Allah ya Allah, Allah ya Allah.
Once the analog signal is there, it will be once again converted back into a digital format. So be it whatever devices we are using, the digital logic circuit is common for every electronic device, and some other devices, depending on what device we are using, they may vary with the electronic circuits, with the optical sensors, with the LCDs, and then with the electromechanical components. And then we have the control unit in the CPU, which retrieves the instruction one by one from the program stored in the memory. So we saw the control unit, that is the part of a CPU. What it does is, it has to be, first is what, reading of the data, and then maybe some computation, maybe storing of some other information, intermediate result, maybe once again reading of the data, once again storing back the data, and once again at the last giving the result to the user. So these are all what, a step-by-step instruction that is going to be happen. Now whatever instructions are going to be happen step by step, all these instructions, they have to be stored into the memory. And this all instruction, that is whenever we write a program, assume that you have written a C program to add two matrices. When you have written this, we will be having a step by step, like first you declare the variables, then you ask the user to read those variables, and then we are going to fetch it, add it, store it into the third variable, then display. So these are what a step-by-step instruction. So this all step-by-step instruction, this all will be stored into the memory. It is the task of the control unit in the CPU to retrieve all these instructions one by one from the program that is being stored into the memory. Next we are going to see, for each instruction, the control unit, it has to manipulate the data part to execute the operation that has been specified by the instruction. Like for each instruction, the control unit, it manipulates the data part to execute the operation that has been specified by the instruction, and both program and data are to be stored in the memory. And all these instructions, that is the control unit, what it does is, it has to manipulate, means it has to make the changes in the data part, and so that the data part, it does the operations whatever has been specified by the instruction, and all the program, like the step-by-step instruction along with the data, they have to be stored into the memory. And a digital computer, it can perform the arithmetic computation, it can manipulate the strings of alphabetic characters, and be programmed to make decision based on internal and external computer conditions. So what this digital computer does is, it can perform any arithmetic computations like adding, subtracting, multiplying, division, all simple to complex instruction. Like a human may take, suppose if given a 10-digit number to perform a multiplication with 8-digit number, a human may take much more time, and there are many chances that the human may make mistakes. But the computer does not, only if you have programmed it well. Means if you are giving the program whatever you are writing, if it is appropriate, there is no logical errors in that, then it performs and gives the output within fractions of second. And it can also, apart from doing the arithmetic or computational part, the digital computer, it also stores the string kind of data. String is nothing but a set of characters or set of alphabets that has been formed together. Like we speak, we say something, these are all what, nothing but the set of strings. Like if I say the word Assalamu alaikum, when I say the word Assalamu alaikum, what it does is, this all has to be, it is nothing but Assalam, it has a set of character. This is nothing but called as a string. And then it can be programmed like based on some condition, or maybe if you are writing a program where we are authorizing that only the students whose age is above 18 can be qualified into this course. And now when you are going to fill the form, it is going to ask you the age. If you enter your age below 18, then it has to reject based on the condition, because your age is not being satisfied. Automatically it has to reject. So thus, based on the internal as well as on the external condition, the digital computer is going to perform the operations. And in terms of world impact, computers such as PCs are not the end of the story. We saw how the generations of the computer has started.